Hi, my name is Steve Hovick and I'm a senior research scientist at Ohio State University. I'm here in Panama, along the edge of the Panama Canal. We're at Gamboa, teaching the course on tropical ecology for a group of undergraduates from Ohio State. Personally, I don't work in the tropics, but I study invasive species, and so it's been really interesting for me to be down here and keeping an eye out for invaders to Panama from other parts of the world. A good example of that is this huge grass that is found all along the Panama Canal. Here we see one of the inflorescences from this grass. This is Saccharum spontanea, and this was introduced here about 100 years ago when the canal was built as an erosion control device. So now, Panamanians have a hard time controlling this species because it spreads, it's really vigorous, and it's hard to kill these plants. They have they get really big, and they obviously form really huge rootstocks, and they get burned on an annual basis to try to control them. So there are reasons why we might want to think about best approaches to control this plant, and also why we might want to think about how it's been so successful as an invader in this area. So one of the things I study actually has implications for this invasion. So one of the things I'm interested in is whether population genetic diversity can enhance invasion success. So we know that large populations are more likely to succeed than small populations when you first bring them into an area. But large populations are also more likely to harbor a greater amount of both genetic diversity and functional trait diversity than smaller populations. What we don't know is the extent to which those two factors work independently. So could an invasive species be doing really well because it's really diverse, or just because it had large founder population sizes? I'm doing experiments in Texas using the model invader Arabidopsis thaliana to try to get at these questions. And the answers that we get from that system could be important for a system like this as well, where large numbers of individuals had been brought here originally, and genetic diversity could be playing an important role. Thank you.